The mother of all short squeezes could happen at any time on Ethereum. I've got some data backing this. If you're interested in any alts, Ethereum, you better listen to this. But first, one of the things that I've always said is because Trump has a pro-Bitcoin, pro-crypto cabinet, and boy, is it affecting the rest of the world. We are seeing country after country becoming more crypto friendly. Because why? Because they're going to be freaking out right now thinking, crap, we better hop on the bandwagon. Hong Kong officially recognizes Bitcoin as proof of capital for residency applications. Also, Brazil's largest stock exchange launched Bitcoin options, Ethereum, and Solana futures. So it's not just Bitcoin anymore. It's a whole array of coins, and that's going to continue, and they're going to add and add and add to those coins. Okay, also we have Japan moves to recognize Bitcoin as a financial product, plans to cut tax cuts, and spot ETF approvals. All right, also Japan lifted its ban on Bitcoin and reduced taxes from 55% to 20%. So countries are going to need to do this in order to attract people to live there, and to people that are going to be paying taxes. They're going to want to be a crypto hub. Most places will, especially those places that want to be competitive around the world. So let's go over to the US right now. This is going to affect mining, okay? I know a lot of you love tariffs. I don't understand why you guys like tariffs if you're from the US. I know you might like Trump, but why do you like tariffs? I don't understand this. President Trump officially orders 25% tariffs on steel and aluminum imports from all countries. All countries. Boy, I think things are going to be really expensive over there. I think you guys know that as well. That's what tariffs do. They make things more expensive. And if the US was just simply more competitive and didn't have as much bureaucracy, like it's ridiculous the amount of bureaucracy is over there, you wouldn't have any of these problems. Labor would be much more efficient and cheaper, and things would be built cheaper. And then you wouldn't have to import all that stuff. You know what I mean? So get government completely out of the free market. I'm in for that, okay? And I think you should be too. You shouldn't want government to be meddling their hands in the free market, guys. Like, no tariffs, get government out, and then things are going to be really, really good. Trust me on that. Look around the world, look throughout history, and you'll understand the less government involvement in the free market, the better off it is for the citizens. Keep that in mind, for the citizens, not those scumbag politicians. Okay, moving on to altcoins and ETH specifically. This is from Crypto Tips Real. This is us. Check us out on Twitter. This is the largest ETH short position ever seen. Check this out. BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale have amassed a total of 140,000 ETH this past week alone. This could be one of the biggest catalysts for a short squeeze ever seen in ETH's history. Also, here's some specific numbers here. Short positions in Ethereum is now up 40% in 1 week and 500% since November of 2024. Wow, like imagine that. You have so many shorts. What have I been seeing? Like, think about it this way. Why did Bitcoin go from $70,000 to $100,000 so fast? Mainly because there was a lot of short positions that just got obliterated. So, but short position, if you don't know what that is, it means people that are borrowing money that they do not have to bet that the price is gonna go lower. So those guys are just gonna get clobbered, which is a fantastic thing. I love it when longs and shorts get obliterated, because it's fun to watch, because it gyrates the volatility like crazy, and it freaks traders out, and the whole market goes into panic. And that's I kind of like it when it's in panic mode, because there's something to talk about, and it's kind of boring when everybody's like, oh, I'm moping around or whatever. This is exciting. So what do I expect to happen? I don't know. But I can tell you right now that at any time that if we moved up very fast, those short positions are going to get liquidated, which means they're going to have to buy back and they're going to have to cover their butts at higher prices. Ouch. That means the price could literally go up a couple grand in very little time at all. And so what would that mean for alts? I mean, think about it this way. Bitcoin usually drags up the rest of the market, but it hasn't been lately. But Ethereum will always drag up the alts. Okay, that's how it works. One of the things that we have done with our portfolio is we always have Bitcoin as the majority of our biggest holding, essentially. And we don't like move from that. That's always our go-to. Like every single bull market, Bitcoin takes up the largest coin, essentially, in our portfolio. And if you do want to check that out, check out learningcrypto.com. I would definitely suggest you looking at our portfolio. You can see how we're able to sleep at night because there's a lot of depressed people in this space. Heidi and I were not depressed. We were buying during the bear market, okay? Which is when prices were under $20,000. That's when we were buying. And ETH was way lower than it is right now. So that's how we're able to not only sleep well at night, not only have a life outside. We don't stare at screens all day like traders do. They don't have a life. Most of them don't. And we can relax when the market is in turmoil. Like the turmoil, I should say. We're at $98,000 right now. I don't think the market's totally in turmoil. I think people are overreacting just because many people haven't seen bull market yet. They're not used to corrections. Actually, the average correction is around 35 to 40%. Could you imagine the panic in the crypto space if Bitcoin did that? Oh my gosh, it would be like, I don't think I'd see anybody post anymore. They'd all quit. So anyways, just relax. Check us out, learningcrypto.com. If you do want to relax more, learn a bit more about what to expect during these cycles. And we have an awesome community and a Discord. So check us out. Talk to you soon.